Hey friends, it's Miss Solomon, and I'm going to show you how to use Google Calendar, which is one of my favorite productivity hacks. So you can see I have my Google Calendar up. There isn't a lot happening on my Google Calendar right now. So the very first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to add the calendar for my class. You should do this for every class that you're enrolled in, because what happens is it'll show you all the assignments you need to do. So I'm on the classwork tab, and right at the very top, I can click on Google Calendar. And when I do that, it's going to add the calendar for my class to my calendar. So now I can see that I have 2 assignments due, one due on Thursday and one due on Friday, and I can plan ahead for that a little bit. When I do that, I also can decide like, oh, I maybe want to study for those assignments, or like get those some time to work on those assignments ahead of time. So I'm going to go ahead and click create, and I'm going to schedule some study time for myself. So I'm going to add study time as the name of my event. And if this is something I know that I want to do every week, I'm going to choose the repeat weekly on Wednesday. I can also change the time by clicking here. So maybe I want to do this actually after lunch. So I'm going to click 12:30 to 1:30. And I'm also going to choose more options. And when I do that, I can enable a reminder, and a little reminder or a notification will come up on my computer to remind me that I have this event. So I usually like to be reminded maybe 10 minutes ahead of time, so that right before this event happens, I get a little message on my computer that's like, hey, you have study time coming up, to help me remind myself. I'm going to go ahead and say, ask me later. I'm going to close that. All right. Another thing you can create on your Google Calendar is reminders. So if I click create, I can also choose reminder. And this is just like a little reminder to yourself. Hey, don't forget to do this. So I'm also going to say that I don't want to forget to work on assignment 1, which is due tomorrow on Thursday. And I can choose when I want to be reminded. And this will just pop up like a little notification and be like, hey, work on assignment 1. So I'm going to choose to do that. I'm going to remind myself tomorrow, just in case that I haven't worked on it because it's due. I'm going to change the time. I'm going to make it a little bit earlier so that I'm able to work on it before school starts. So I'm going to choose 8 a.m. And then I'm going to say save. And now I can see that reminder come up on my calendar as well. And I can click on it. And once I've done it, I can mark it as done. I hope this helps you use Google Calendar effectively. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out.